Hey guys, so basically I had the idea to just sort of look over my replays, put it on YouTube because I have trouble just remembering to look over my replays after I do them. So, I figure if I make it more of a responsibility that I should put it on YouTube, I'll actually end up doing it. So, bear with me, I'm only a bronze player. Actually, this game got me into Silver League. So he sends out just a normal mine. So I forgot to scout, and that's no good. So I think I spot him scouting, that reminds me. Yep. I'm actually not interested in the outcome of this game or even the late game at all, because as you'll see, the interesting part is the early pressure. So, let's just fast forward through this a little bit. He's really good, and actually what surprises me is this was Bronze League, and check this out. So I've got my scout, and that's good. I see the normal bull, and then whoa, perfect surround, Bronze League. So I don't know. This guy, he actually is really strange for a bronze level player, because he seems to have pretty damn good micro, and I drop a 14 hatch, which is good, especially against Zerg, because I want to be beating him in expansions. My Overlord finally gets there, and I'm not interested in the player cam. And what do I see? So, I spot that Roach Warren, and from here I decide that I'm going for mutas. And so he's really smart. He puts his overloads in good spots. He got a really solid build order. Spine Crawler's kind of dumb this early, but he sends the 2 Zerglings scout out, which is really smart too. Oh, it wasn't a scout. He probably should have scouted with those. I'm dropping a Spine Crawler because I saw the Roach Warren and I got scared because my army is freaking minuscule in comparison to his. So I scout this out. This was a good overlord by me. He's basically just trying to get the early win. So I think he's popping out Zerglings. I'm going for the early mutas, which made sense, beat roaches because they can't hit air. And I got enough Zerglings that I actually held that off, but then I was kind of dumb just sending him to his base. Queen's down. Probably should have started doing that immediately. And as far as just beating the early pressure, which is what I'm really looking for, I didn't do a good job. What I should have done is probably, because I've got so many minerals, I should have grabbed 2 of these drones and dropped them as spine crawlers. Because 2 spine crawlers will really stop the Zergling harass I'm getting. And actually the mutas did great. They do a great job. He's got all of these overlords really well spread out, which is uncommon for a bronze player. He's even taken the Zelnagas, which I haven't, or at least stood near them. Anyways, so I've got a decent number of Zerglings. Now he's trying to push the front. My spine crawlers didn't do much, and then he tried to kill him, which was stupid. But you see, this is my problem. And here I say, okay, so I right now on the income tab, yeah, I probably wouldn't have won this game if he didn't stay at 14 harvesters. He didn't drone up at all. Like right now he should have been droning so hard. Like he had such a huge advantage and he didn't do anything with it. So, yeah, basically his economy was just kind of crap. Like, I guess I'm just trying to think of, like, how I could have stopped that early harass. Because, I lose so many games just because, like, if he was able to produce more Zerglings faster, LOL. I think he lulled at just sort of defending. I don't quite get that. But, so like, if I got more Zerglings and placed them better, I probably could have done something. But I failed at stopping the early pressure just because he, I didn't have an army. I didn't produce enough lings. I didn't have the mutas out. I probably should have gotten roaches because I might have been able to beat him out on that front. Yeah, leave me some comments and let me know what I should have done differently, because I feel like I droned up maybe a little too hard early on. I probably should have ended up with a nice little control group of lings, which I did. And my macro is actually not bad. Certainly it's above Bronze League. I'm good at keeping my ejects up. My money's soaring, but, you know, actually I should probably... I think that's probably what I should do. I should have just produced a bunch of lings right here, but I went for the drones. And 45 harvesters is probably as much as I'll ever want or need on 2 bases. So I probably could have just gone for the big huge army now and then started my push. He's being very proactive about the scouting. I am not. I'm taking this third. I sent these 2 drones to try to make spine crawlers. Probably didn't matter. I did that just because I had a lot of minerals. Hiding the overlords because getting supply capped when he attacks is awful. And then I go for the corruptors because I really like tier 3 Zerg. Like, Ultralisk Broodlords just seem to destroy everything. He gets an Overseer. I forgot to do that. Not as huge a deal against Zerg because they don't have very much cloak shit. Oh, he stops my expand, which kind of sucks. I probably should have produced some lings and sent them over there. But you see, I'm going for the Greater Spire already, only 21 minutes in, which is, especially for like Bronze League and stuff, that's pretty quick. I'm doing a pretty good job with the army. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's like 16 lings, which if we look at the army tabs, yeah, we're fairly close. I was trying to be lag. I was trying to be proactive with the mutas, but it was hard to do because you had a bunch of spore crawlers, a bunch of hydras, and yeah, and so he's dropping spore crawlers just to stop that. And pretty soon, oh my god, so many minerals. Yeah, and so I used these by dropping 2 hatches, and I figure I'm just gonna get a bunch of lings with all that money. Late game's kind of boring. I'm upgrading pretty well, which he did do a little of upgrading for some stupid reason, just ridiculous. So he had a bunch of gas. He figured I'll make a bunch of banelings. That's cool, I guess. But he actually out-expands me at this point. Why wouldn't he take out the rocks? We've got a bunch of whatever. So I got all these freaking lings, and I'm like, okay, go. And then he's like, banelings, 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 ooh. So yeah, all my lings are for naught. So basically, right now all my tech is useless except for these freaking brood lords. Which, by the way, people don't like the term hard counter, but if you want a hard counter to banelings, definitely brood lords. Because you send in these, little broodlings, and it just blows up all the banelings. So this guy lost his entire army just because I sent in some broodlords. And these are actually taking good damage. He's trying to drop spore crawlers. I'm actually pretty smart. I target them down. Take down his expo here. Send in some lings to clean up. And I've got my third down, which I don't saturate. I'm actually kind of curious. Oh wait, yeah I do. Harvest. Yeah, I'm destroying them in harvesters. And that's probably what this game came down to was, once you've got 4 or 5 brood lords on the field, or 8 or 10. Let's see, how did I actually get? I ended up with 7. So yeah, the brood lords kind of stomped him, and I don't know. I guess I'm mostly just interested in how to deal with early harass, especially against Zerg, since lings tend to just run over me. So let me know in the comments what I could do different. Maybe just get an early army. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe partially saturate 2 bases and then just go straight lings for a little while and not go as hard on the gas, and maybe go roaches, because then I could just worry almost entirely about minerals, going entirely roachling. Okay, well, hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you later.